What is going on, everybody? Good afternoon. How we all doing on this Wednesday? Happy hump day. It is the middle of the week. Hopefully you're all having a great week. Hopefully you're all having a great day. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. Make sure you all are hitting the heart emojis down there at the bottom. The likes and hitting those heart emojis does really help out with the channel. And if you're over there on YouTube or on X, rather, and you're watching this on X, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, folks. So we are just 67 subscribers away. So if there's 67 of you out there watching this, hit that subscribe button, join in on the conversation. Let's keep this channel growing. But shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to say what's up to the chat real quick. We got CT Cards in the building. How you doing? My guy Rodney Green, what is going on? Nosebleed section, what's up, man? How you doing? Ken, what is up? How's it going? Who else we got? We got Dev Finch in the building. What's going on? CT Cards, what's up? Stephen B, what is going on? Stephen B, how you doing? Jonathan, what's going on? Frank, what's going on? FJ, what's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? And we got my guy Infernus in the building too. What is going on? Shout out to all of you in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for always joining me. Again, make sure you all are hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, share this channel out. Keep supporting this channel. It does mean a lot to me. Without you, this channel would be nothing and I wouldn't be doing this. So I do appreciate every single one of you. But the Yankees won a game. Right, the Yankees beat the White Sox yesterday. You know, the bullpen kind of gave us a little bit of a scare there at the end of the game. It's clear that the bullpen, they need some arms back desperately. Although I say the Yankees won 4-1 last night, but it was more like Juan Soto for Yankees won, or Chicago White Sox won. So yeah, so it was Juan Soto for. No, we're live, man. We're live, Nosebleed. We're live. I'm live right now. The show didn't get pushed back to 5:30. It got pushed. It was only that one time it got pushed a little bit later. So you should be good, man. Yeah, so okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes you need to refresh the page. Yeah, I called it. Nestor, I said in my dream that he would go 7. He went 7. Well, there you go, Ronnie. You predicted right. Good job, man. I know a lot of us didn't really have a lot of faith in him, but yeah, he pitched fantastic last night. Juan Soto, 3 home runs. I mean, did anybody have that? I didn't. That's for sure. I didn't even have him hitting a home run yesterday, or last night. But he hit 3 of them. I mean, Juan Soto is unreal. He is just unreal, Juan Soto. So shout out to Juan Soto, man. Generational player. You know, you give that man a blank check. Whatever he wants, just pay the man. All right. What up? Back it up, Binge. How we doing? He's saying, can the Yankees take the East and put me out of my misery already? Dude, trust me. I want the Yankees to win games. We all want the Yankees to start winning these games and take the division, man. We do. But it's almost like they just want to hang out with the Orioles. You know, they just want it to be a tight race with the Orioles. You know, my boy Gusto in the building. What's up, Gusto? He says right here, like, share, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, smash those emojis for myself and the channel. Greatly appreciate you. Sean Browning, what is going on? How you doing? John the Beagle Dad, what's up, John? How we doing? But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. See us first at T-Mobile. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, I mean, Verdugo, he's been a little bit of a slump lately. I mean, he's looked a lot better. So I know last few games, not so much. Volpe, he's been a little streaky as well. Hopefully he does get better. Egyptian Magician, what's going on? How we doing? So Chisholm's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. Is that what they're saying? I mean, hopefully that's the case. He just got put on the 10-day IL. All right. The Yankees did make some moves. So the Yankees did place Jazz Chisholm on a 10-day IL, retroactive to yesterday with a left elbow sprain. The Yankees have recalled Oswald Peraza. They have also recalled Will Warren, who's going to be pitching tonight. Also, they DFA'd right-handed pitcher Yariel de los Santos, which a lot of us we were wanting and a lot of us were expecting. Additionally, Lou Trevino commences a rehab assignment with AA Somerset. So Lou Trevino was supposed to pitch today. Also, expect Clark Schmidt to begin his rehab assignment. Cody Poteet the week after. Also, Scott Effross is starting to find his command, so he should be coming. He should be making his way back soon, hopefully. And also, Ian Hamilton, folks. Ian Hamilton is supposed to be tossing a live bullpen session this week. So the story with Ian Hamilton is that he's supposed to be facing some live hitters. And as far as his comeback goes, I'm just trying to pull up the report here. Maybe back in the big league bullpen. So there's reports saying that he should come back by the end of the month. All right, Ian Hamilton. So some fresh arms, slowly but surely getting back. So hopefully, these arms do come back, and it is a huge help for the bullpen because the bullpen needs it. God only knows. This bullpen is in a little bit of shambles right now. Hopefully, with some of these arms coming back, it does help. And also, shout out to my guy Ronnie Green for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out to my guy Ronnie Green. Very generous of you. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for the gifts. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So, just so everybody knows the way the gifting the memberships thing works, anybody could give gifts or memberships to anyone, but they can't just give it to anyone. It chooses people at random. So, if you did get a gift from Ronnie Green, make sure you all thank him. Ronnie, that's very generous of you. Thank you so much, man. You are the man. Yeah, that's true. At least I didn't say that. I'm not going to say that last name, but that is true. I didn't say that name. So we'll just pretend I never did. But yeah, so exactly. If you all want gifts, you have to turn it on. You got to go to the settings. I don't know how to do that, but you'll have to, if you want to accept gifts when somebody when any of the subscribers are gifting memberships, you have to turn that feature on yourself. So I think that's in the YouTube descriptions or settings. I don't know exactly where, but just be on the lookout for it. Be on the lookout for it. Okay. Just so. And if anybody knows in the chat, just cool. Yeah, if anybody knows in the chat like how to turn it on, you could, if you want to type it in, I greatly appreciate it. But again, Rodney, my man, thank you so much. So the lineup is out. All right, the lineup is out, and let's see what we got here. I'll pull it up here momentarily. So oh, my boy Max Coverage. What's up, Max? How we doing, man? Shout out to my guy Max, who is always doing the play-by-plays for the Yankees games. Shout out to my guy Max. If you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe to his channel. Go support him as well. Give him some love. He does excellent work over there. So shout out to you there, Max. So, and we got Jack in the building. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Let's see. You know what? Let's see the pitching matchup first. Let's talk about the pitching matchup, then we'll talk about the lineup. So, lots of things happening in Yankees land right now. So, at least we're getting some good news, some reinforcements coming back. soon, right? It can't happen soon enough. I wish it would be this week, but we just got to, us fans, we got to be a little more patient. So, hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? Like number 21. Thank you. Make sure you all keep hitting those like buttons. What up, bruh? How you doing, bruh? But make sure you all hit those likes. The likes does help out the channel, so I appreciate it. Yep, De Los Santos is gone, man. So that's what a lot of us fans wanted, and the Yankees are listening. So Jazz Chisholm Rick is on the 10-day IL. He is on the 10-day IL. Jonathan said that he has a left elbow sprain. He's going to be out 3 to 4 weeks. But with that being said, they did call up Peraza. They also had called up Will Warren. They DFA'd Eniel De Los Santos. So some action happening in the Yankees world. So we'll see. We'll see. But the pitcher, so Will Warren is pitching for the Yankees tonight against Davis Martin. All right. And give you a little. So Davis Martin, 0-1 record with a 3.65 ERA. Will Warren, 0-1 with an 11.17 ERA. Now, listen, I know that ERA is extremely high for Will Warren, but you got to keep in mind he's only pitched 2 games in the majors, right? The first game that he pitched in the majors was against the Phillies, right? Where he gave up 4 runs, one of them being a 3-run shot, but he was able to redeem himself. Then, he pitched that game against the Angels. It was not a great outing. I'm not, we have to set our expectations when it comes to Will Warren. All right. And, talking to guys like Dane Huber, who focuses a lot on Yankees prospects, the thing with Will Warren, it's not like he is like an ace or anything like that. He's not like a number 1 guy. He's not like a Garrett Cole. At best, he's probably like a number 3 guy. It wouldn't shock me if he was number 4. But the scouts were very high on him. He's got a good pitching repertoire. He's got good pitches. But based on what we saw from the game against the Angels, he has a lot of issues with control. A lot of his pitches are, a lot of his pitches were right down the plate where it was making it easy for the opposing team to hit against him. So, for me, I would give him a little bit of a chance. You got to give him some time, kind of like, Austin Wells, kind of like Anthony Volpe, right? You have to give these guys time. We got to give them time. You have to see if they can adapt to the major league level. So that's my thing with Will Warren. What's your question, bruh? Ask your question. And the strike not so hot zone. Are you here? Man, I'm here all the time, man. I know you missed me there, Joel. I know I'm not the not so hot zone, but yeah, I know you missed me. How are you, Joel? My day's going good, sir. How are you? Yeah, back in 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I did see Jonathan had posted that, but hopefully he comes back in 3 to 4 weeks. Hopefully, that it sounds like this. It's not super serious and it's on his non-throwing arm. But again, when it comes to elbows, that's something you don't mess with. All right, that's something you don't mess with. So hopefully that is the case, and they're not rushing him. They're not rushing him back. So. I mean, that is the best news we can have about Jazz, and hopefully that is the case. But again, when he does come back, I hope he doesn't hurt himself, right? Re-injure himself, and it leads to something worse. I'd rather. I'm glad it's 3 to 4 weeks. I'm glad that's what's said. But I just hope that if he is able to come back to the player that we traded for, right? I would hate for this guy to re-injure himself. It's crazy how Aaron Judge has moonshots every year. How does it happen? It's Aaron Judge, man. It's Aaron Judge. He's a one of a kind player. I mean, he's a big man. He's a big dude. I mean, he could hit those balls like it's nobody's business. I mean, whether or not I believe it, I have to take their word for it. Honestly, again, when it comes to elbow injuries there, Egyptian, when it comes to elbow injuries, I'm not, I'm a little more cautious about it. But that's me. Hey, man, you got to start thinking positive too there, buddy. I'm just saying. We all got to start thinking positive. I wouldn't say the Yankees suck without him. Yankees have other players that can fill in. So I wouldn't say they suck without him. Yeah, and Judge is doing what he does best, man. He's doing it clean and he's not juiced. Exactly. Judge is just a natural. And I hope Judge hits number 300 tonight. I hope he hits his 300th career home run. Yeah, well, and I'm speaking my mind too there, buddy. I got to speak my mind too. Yeah, zero chance he's back in 30 days. All I can say is, we'll see. Again, when it comes to elbow injuries, that's something that you can't take lightly. You got to. That's a serious thing when it comes to elbows. So I slept in, man. I slept in. I straight up I slept in. So hopefully the next time Jigga Man does his show again, his positivity show, I'll be on. But that's fine. Santander can catch up, man. Santander can catch up. He's still not on Judge's level. And I like Ohtani, right? And it's like Egyptian magician saying, Ohtani is not on Judge's level. He's a good player, but he's not on Judge's level. He's not. So listen, Judge could hit 40 home runs. He could hit 50 home runs. But the thing is, for me, if I'm a player, I'm going after a championship. I want a World Series. That's what I want. All right. Back when, I don't mean to go back to the past, but it was just like when Jeter was playing, he was playing at the same time as A-Rod and Nomar Garciaparra. A-Rod, Nomar Garciaparra we're talked about so much. And we're talked about how these two guys were better than Jeter. But Jeter ended up getting more World Series. Yeah, they might have had better numbers than Jeter, but Jeter had more championships. If I'm an athlete, I want championships. The ring speaks. Championships speak. And Judge needs to get a championship, man, and he deserves it. I hope he gets his this year, man. I really do. Eunice, how we doing? What's going on? Good afternoon to you. Yeah, no, I feel you. I'll try and be there tomorrow, man. No, I had to sleep in this morning, dude. I'm pretty exhausted this week. I don't know why, man. I've just been sore, exhausted, just tired. I had a hard time moving this morning, man. I was doing everything in my power to to get going this morning, but I feel all right now, man. I got a little bit of caffeine next to me right now. So try to make things happen. Yeah, I mean, Yanks have been exhausting all of us with the series. Well, yeah, I hear that. Yeah, bro, try Muay Thai. So what I usually do is, like this morning, I did Muay Thai. Right after that, I jumped into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Sometimes I go back to back. There have been days where I've done 3 a days. Sometimes I do on occasion I'll do a 3 a day. I did that. I was doing that all of last year when we had a guy that used to train with us. He was getting ready for a fight, and I would be there with him every day of the week, and I would be his training partner. It's not only me, but I'm saying I'm always there. Yeah, Jeter 5 rings, A-Rod 1, Nomar no rings. Exactly. Yeah, I do 2 a days. I do 2 a days pretty much every day, man. A lot of those is usually back, and some of those is usually back to back. Yeah, no, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is awesome. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay. I mean, that's probably the best self-defense that you can learn. And Ronnie, that's an excellent one to learn, especially with your type of job. That is a good one to learn. But I do it all though. Like I train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, do some MMA, do a little boxing. So, yeah, I stay pretty active. I mean, but this week is it's been a little bit more exhausting, but that's because on Sunday I played soccer for like the first time in 3 years, and that's a sport that I used to play when I was growing up. But anyway, yeah, that's what's up. And Furnace get it, man, get it. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, well, the nearest one near you would probably be Colorado Springs, man. If you were looking for a BJJ place, luckily the gym I go to, they have both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. So I got you, John. I got you. 5 miles. I heard that. I hear you, man. I know, because not throwing hands, that's going to be tough. I mean, in certain situations, wouldn't you have to throw hands? Or I mean, are they allowing you, or are they just not allowing any type of striking? Because I know they're making it hard for folks to do their jobs, especially in your profession, there, man. Yeah, I don't know who leads the Orioles with homers. I know Anthony Santander is up there. I mean, he might be the leader. I'm not sure. If Back It Up Binge is still in the chat, he might be able to tell us. But it's an hour. It's the closest, but it's an hour. Oh, it's an hour away? You can't, but the Goon Squad. All right, that's what's up, man. 36. 36 home runs for Santander. Is he leading Santander then Gunner? Okay, thank you. How many does Gunner have right now? Just curious. But let's see the matchups here for Will Warren and Martin. So Will Warren pitching tonight against Martin. So obviously nobody in the Chicago White Sox has ever faced Will Warren. So this will be their first time ever. Will Warren pitching against the Chicago White Sox, and the White Sox batters are going to see Will Warren. And as far as Martin goes, the starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, it looks like Trent Grisham has only had 2 at-bats against him, with a 0 average, and then Juan Soto has had 3 at bats against him with a 3.33 average. So the rest of the players in the rest of the lineup has never faced Martin. So it'll be the first time for almost all the players on both teams facing a pitcher that they've never faced before. Oh, Gunnar has 29. Okay. You don't think so, Spinning Mantis? I mean, especially with the new ownership. I mean, I know that new ownership. I mean, they have some money. It sounds like they're willing to spend. I mean, I know they're probably going to try and sign Corbin Burns back. So yeah, I could see that. But I'll pull up the lineup here soon and talk about the lineup. But in the meantime, folks, we are almost 30 minutes into the live stream. So make sure you all are hitting that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you all are hitting those heart emojis down there at the bottom too. So let's see what we got here. Let's share the screen. Let's pull up the lineup. But this is the lineup here, folks. You all let me know what you think. And let me highlight some of the. I see a couple of you putting in predictions. So I'm just doing that right now. So Alex Verdugo leading off, playing left field. Juan Soto, the man with the 3 home runs, who hit 3 home runs last night, batting second. He'll be playing right field. Aaron Judge, he'll be DHing today, batting third. Austin Wells at the dish. He'll be batting cleanup. Gleyber Torres batting fifth, playing second base. Trent Grisham batting sixth. He'll be playing center field. Anthony Volpe batting seventh. He'll be playing shortstop. Oswaldo Cabrera batting eighth. He'll be playing third base. DJ LeMahieu batting ninth. He'll be playing first base. And on the mound today, it is Will Warren. Folks in the chat, let me know what you all think about this lineup. Spinning Mantis says just lead off Waldo or Gleyber instead. I don't want Gleyber, Oswaldo. I'd rather have Oswaldo if I had to pick out of the two. I don't really like Gleyber at the leadoff spot. Young pitchers look like Cy Young. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Hal would not have told Cashman to get it done and let him walk at season's end. Who is that there, Sean? I'm assuming you're talking about Juan Soto. Give Soto a 10-year deal with an opt-out clause like Cole got. It'll probably be 1 or 2 opt-outs, I'm sure. First, and why is Anthony Volpe all the way down at 7? Aaron Judge supposed to be in case we have. Well, Volpe is better at the bottom of the order. He's been hitting a lot better. I know the last few games he hasn't been hitting well, but he wasn't hitting well at the leadoff spot. I like him better at the bottom of the order. And Verdugo, I'd rather have Verdugo at the leadoff spot because of the fact that if he does get out, it's 1 out, right? And when he was batting fourth, when he was batting cleanup, batting fifth, he was hitting, but he wasn't hitting as well. He got on a big slump, and he would ground into a lot of double plays. I mean, truthfully, do the Yankees even have like a real leadoff guy right now? I mean, you could say it's Jazz Chisholm, but when when Jazz Chisholm was playing, I liked him. I liked where they were putting Jazz Chisholm because they needed a threat at the bottom of the lineup. Right after Aaron Judge, the opposing team didn't struggle at all against the Yankees after Aaron Judge. But now there's a little bit more of a threat after Aaron Judge. You have Austin Wells, who's hitting a lot better at the number 4 spot than Verdugo was. Yeah, so no Big G tonight, no Giancarlo Stanton. I'm glad he made it home there. Stephen B, you saying you like the lineup? Yeah, Volpe is a good number 9. It looks like he's batting 7th. Anywhere between 7 through 9 there, nosebleed, is where I would put him. Yeah. But even though Verdugo struggles, he's been struggling a little bit at the plate. Again, I read off some of the stats as far as the last 15 games. He's been hitting a lot better in the last 15 games. I know he's been kind of slumping a little bit, but he's still been doing he's been better in the last couple of weeks. That's what I think. And his defense in left field is great. Which the Yankees didn't have for a while. So, yeah, I agree. I think Verdugo is good at number 1. I'd rather him lead off than rather him hit cleanup. I don't want him at the number 4, number 5 spot. When he was batting at number 4, he was grounding out. He was getting into a lot of double plays. JD Davis, your favorite player? Yeah, well, I know a lot of people are still not happy that Gleyber is on this team. Listen, Gleyber is going to finish out the season as a New York Yankee. Plain and simple. He's not going anywhere. Hey, what's up, Gabriel? Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope he has a better outing. Yeah, Gleyber will be in a different uniform next year. He'll be in a different uniform next year. So, but listen, I don't mind this. I don't mind this lineup. I mean, I really don't mind this lineup. I'm glad Trent Grisham's in the lineup. I know his batting average isn't say much, but he's great defensively, and he comes through in with the bats. So you can't really hate on that. There's times where he gets some timely hits. He hits some timely home runs. So Torres. Yeah, Torres has been one of the better hitters. Isn't Torres? Yeah, I think he is. I think he's been hitting. I think he's been on a hitting streak. I don't know if it's 10. I'd love for Cashman to get Rosario. I think he would help out this team. Yeah, I mean, I know some Yankees fans were talking about maybe the Yankees going after Rosario. I mean, maybe they will, but I don't see it happening. I mean, they just called up Peraza, so hopefully Peraza gets some playing time. Maybe not in this series, but the series against Detroit. It's 10. Yeah, so he is on a hitting streak. Yeah, he could come in and pitch hit. You never know. So, all right, have a good day, man. See the peace signs. It looks like you're leaving. See you later, bro. Yeah. Yeah. But out of curiosity, I want to see what the White Sox lineup is. It's probably So the White Sox lineup tonight is Lopez leading off, Robert, Benintendi, Vaughn, Sheets, Vargas, Fletcher, Robinson, and Baldwin. That is the starting lineup. What's up, Mikey? Trent Grisham got that Lawrence Field big game. He's going to pop one. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I like Grisham, like I said. I mean, Rosario's batting 305, which is better than, I mean, his batting average is pretty decent. Doesn't really have the home runs, but he's a contact hitter, which is, something that the Yankees can use. But folks in the chat, let's start dropping our predictions for Will Warren. What are we thinking for Will Warren? What are our predictions for Will Warren? Let me know. I'll start pulling them up right now. Warren. So Sean Browning says Warren goes 5.2 innings, 8 strikeouts, 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 walks. Okay. CT Card said 4 2/3, 8 hits, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, 4 runs. Jack is saying 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 runs. And he gave a score prediction of 6-3 for the Yankees. In Rodney's perfect world, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs. Sean Browning says 5.2 innings, 8 strikeouts, 5 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks. Yeah. Yeah, Bernie, I don't see him coaching or managing a baseball team, whether it's the Yankees or another team. He's enjoying life, man. He's just playing his music. Let's see. Nosebleed section saying Will Warren goes 5 innings pitched, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts, 4 runs. Stephen B says 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 runs. Okay. What's up, referee? We blew the first game. Last night game, blowing it again. Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank God for Soto. Yeah, Bernie's a musician, man. He's not, he's enjoying himself. You're good, bro. You're good. 5 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 earned runs. 5 innings, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, 4 runs. I agree, referee. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. 5 innings, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 runs. Yo, Egyptian Magician, you and me both, man. Bernie's my favorite Yankees player of all time. Always has been, always will be, no matter what. I'm trying to see. There's my boy Nathan Ramachandra, which shout out to him. He sets up a lot of these interviews for us content creators, and I really want him to. I asked him if him and his team can try and get Bernie Williams on my show. I would love to have Bernie, man. That would be awesome if I could get him on the show and talk to Bernie. That would be amazing. But I know he's a busy man, so. Ian Hawaiian says 4.2 innings, 6 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. It's funny. I have him going 4 innings. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bernie Williams is a class act for sure. Oh, Thurman Munson? Yeah. I mean, he's the reason why a lot of fans are Yankees fans. Yeah, Bernie's number 2 for you. Donnie Baseball, number 1. I get it, man. Yeah, Bernie is number 1 for me. I've just always liked his attitude when it came to the sport, man. But for Will Warren, I have him going 4 innings, 4 innings. He gives up 4. He gives up 4 runs. 3 strike. He's gonna walk 4, strike out 3. That's what I see for Will Warren. And referee 583. Welcome to the crew, man. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So for anybody who's interested in becoming a member, I have a link in the description. And sometimes you might get some subscribers. They could gift memberships, kind of like what Rodney did. And those memberships are given at random. So it's not like Rodney or anybody else picks who they gift the membership to. It's just YouTube picks at random. But referee, welcome. Time to join and support this channel. I'm very quiet on here, but really like your content. Thank you, man. You, Pinstripe, Territory, and Foul Territory. Yo, I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. And those channels right there are, they're excellent channels, no doubt. I might ask if I ever have Bernie come on the show, I might ask him to play a little tunes for us. That'll be amazing. What's up, Jared? How you doing, man? Yeah, welcome all new members. Welcome all members. Thank you so much, man. I mean, that means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I know you said you're quiet most of the time, but I appreciate you tuning in, dude. Really do. Appreciate the support. Share it out to other folks, man. I would love that. It would mean a lot. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. That's your prediction for Warren. All right. Jared has 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Appreciate you, Dev. You're the man. I was a center fielder, saw a game with Munson. Next day, told the kid who was catching what was up and caught the next 6 years. Nice, man. That's awesome, Rodney. Oh, and Ken has gifted someone a Strike Zone membership. Ken, you are the man, sir. Thank you so much. Everybody, man, folks are generous today. Thank you. Thank you. So shout out to Ken. So whoever got it, make sure you thank Ken. And to the 5 people that got a membership from Rodney, make sure you all thank Rodney. All right. And thank you to referee for becoming the newest member. So yeah, I remember he flirted with a 40-40 twice as a Yankee. That was pretty wild. Best channels. Yeah, Strike Zone, Jason from 161, Uncle Tats with the Pinstripe Chronicles, Morning Brew Sports, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, Max Coverage. Yeah, guys, make sure you all are subscribing to all those channels, right? Make sure you all give your support to the local the content creators, right? Give the the smaller channels some support, even or the big channels, doesn't matter. Make sure you all are giving your support. Oh, Yankees Unloaded is good too. Yeah, by all means. Yeah, Max Coverage is awesome, man. I like Max. Max is a cool dude. I like Max. And speaking of which, Daniel Berry, what's up, man? Make sure you all subscribe to Daniel Berry. Happy Wednesday to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good day. Make sure you all subscribe to this channel as well. But referee saying, I really thank you guys, because if it wasn't for content creators like you, the game wouldn't be what it is. MLB is now interesting and interactive because of shows like this. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We try to do what we can, man. It's always cool to get content creators' perspective or fans' perspective, right? I know a lot of fans kind of get tired of the folks on TV, even though some of the people that are broadcasters or commentators, they know their stuff, but it's good to hear from different voices, Thank you, Gusto. Thank you, my guy. Bro, I can't wait till you and I meet up again. I don't know when, but I can't wait. Ronnie, you're the man, bro. You my guy, man. You're my guy. Thank you. Y'all are about to have me tear up here, man. Have you ever seen the foreign coverage with some of those channels? They have upward of over 4,000 viewers. Too big for me. Yeah. Which foreign coverage are we talking about? Like, true. Yo, and I got a guest in the back. Ready to go? All right. I got the awesome Erika with me here. What's up, girl?
What's going on? I have a couple of minutes before I have to head out to my softball game, but I figured check in and see what you guys
Yeah.
are talking about. If it's anything that's been going on in my mind with this team.
Yeah, we were just talking predictions for Will Warren and just talking about the lineup. I don't know if you saw the lineup, but also I don't know if you heard, but the Yankees did DFA Eniel De Los Santos and they recalled Oswald Peraza. Will Warren is pitching tonight, so yeah, that's what do you think, man? Last night obviously you saw the Yankees. They almost kind of blew it, right? They kind of
Yeah.
scared us at the end there at the bullpen.
Yeah.
So,
I texted you.
yeah,
I was like,
I
I'm
know.
just ready for this this blown save. Like I had everything in me told me they were gonna lose yesterday.
Yeah,
Just like it just felt like it was gonna happen. I'm glad that they were able to get out of that and get the W. But yeah, a lot of interesting news. I looked at the lineup today. I looked at it like a couple of minutes ago. It's just so funny how quick this lineup goes from like just like above average to above average, and then you start losing pieces, and you're just like, oh, we're back to square one. The trade deadline is starting to look like a wash.
mm-hmm.
This
Yeah,
Santos
yeah,
gets freaking DFA'd. I forget who we even gave up for him because that was like kind of an under radar trade. Jazz Chisholm's on the 10-day IL, and we still don't know if he's gonna get surgery or not. At least it's not on his throwing arm.
yeah,
But so maybe they can stretch it out. Who know, like so that he doesn't have to get the surgery until the off season. Um, and then Leiter Jr. has looked just like the rest of our bullpen, useless. um, it's tough. It's tough, but I mean, it's cool to see Peraza back. Is he gonna get a start? We'll see. I doubt it. like,
yeah.
um, yeah, it's weird. I mean, Will Warren. Hopefully, he can have a bounce back game. This is the closest lineup that he's gonna face that replicates a minor league lineup. So maybe he can do well because the last outing was atrocious. So
Yeah.
you lose a series to the White Sox, you become the laughing stock.
Yeah, that
So
I mean, they should have swept the Sox, but anyway, we're gonna make pretend Monday didn't happen. But yeah, with Jazz Chisholm, they're saying that he's gonna be out 3 to 4 weeks. It's a sprain in his elbow, but I don't believe that for 1 minute. I'm sorry, but when it comes to elbows, I feel like it's something a little more serious. And even if he doesn't get surgery, I feel like this guy could be out for the rest of the season because we kind of saw what happened with Garrett Cole, right? He was out for about 3 months. So I don't know. I don't expect Jazz Chisholm to come back. I really don't. I
I
just
mean, you're hoping that because it's his non-throwing elbow,
yeah.
that he'll be able to swing in 3 weeks because really that's all that kind of
Hmm.
matters unless you're overextending anything again during another slide or diving for a ball or something like that. Um, so maybe he could be back in 3 to 4 weeks. It just feels like this team is so cursed. Every pickup that we add has gotten hurt at some point, and it just I don't know. I feel like we kind of dig ourselves out a little bit and we get punched right back down. like
Yeah, no doubt. And as far as the bullpen, I know there's Lou Trevino started his rehab assignment today. Supposedly, I mean, I know he hasn't pitched in over 2 years, but it sounds like also Scott Efros is starting to find his command. So sounds like he should be coming back. Clark Schmidt should be pitching, should be starting here next week. Cody Poteet the week after. And then also I read that Ian Hamilton should probably be back at the end of the month. It sounds like he's gonna be throwing a live bullpen session this week. So some reinforcements coming back. I just hope these reinforcements help the bullpen. Like that is my thing, because right now they need it. They need some fresh arms coming in for that bullpen because yeah, it's been a little scary. But I was glad to see Cousins come in and knock it out of the park. He's been a bright spot coming out of that bullpen. Canely has been hit or miss. Leiter, it could just be one of those off things, but I hope.
Off things.
Yeah, well, a couple. There's a couple. Yeah, I hope he can turn it around because I mean he's got some stuff. He showed it, but.
Yeah, I mean, the only guy that you named that gets me somewhat excited is Ian Hamilton.
Yeah.
Everybody else is still a question mark to me because we really don't know what they are. Efros pitched not much when he first got here after the trade deadline, and he's obviously been having command issues down in the minors. Birdie, we really don't even know what he can be. Lou Trevino was a bust after the trade with the A's. It also, like, he wasn't anything great. I mean, the only thing I could say is good is when we get the reinforcements is it kind of takes the pressure off of the guys that we currently have in our bullpen. But we're gonna have to designate some people. Like some people are gonna lose their spots. So I really don't know, man. I'm a little just jaded by how it's been the last 2 seasons,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't know, man. We'll I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think the bullpen has been not a little bit, but it's been a concern. It has been a concern. I just hope the bullpen can turn it around and hopefully these arms that are coming back, hopefully it helps. I don't know who they DFA. They already DFA'd Daniel De Los Santos, which that needed to happen. He was not great, but who else gets moved? I mean, that's the big question,
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I guess that's why we're not the GM or we're not the manager. But I will say Jay Cousin, he looks good. My only concern about him is the White Sox are not a great lineup, obviously, by their record. And
Mm-hmm.
if he's not if he's not able to get that slide, I know that slider is not meant to be in the zone, but if he can't get it into the zone a few like in an at bat, why not just if I'm a batter, an experienced batter in the playoffs, you lay off of that pitch until you have 2 strikes on you because it has so much movement that it's always going to kind of end up out off of the plate. And you noticed that with the one guy that worked the walk. I think it was runners on second and third, and he was just like not swinging. And then the dude that came up after him, it might have been Nicky Lopez. He just swung
Mm-hmm.
at 4 balls in the dirt, and like I feel like an experienced batter is gonna see that and just be like, "There's no reason for me to swing." It's kind of like Clay Holmes. Like when he doesn't have his stuff, there's no reason for you to swing. It's not gonna. There's nothing. There's no strikes. And then if there is a strike, it's gonna be something that's left over the plate that is, you're just gonna destroy. Um, so that's the only thing that worries me about Jay Cousins. But the movement on that slider is disgusting.
It is
And
nasty.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really it's cool.
And shout out to my guy Ken with the $2 super chat. He says, Erika, turn that frown upside down and have faith.
I don't know, man. All these reinforcements that are coming in, they're also just starting their rehab stints. So it's like you're not going to see them till September. They're going to get all of 3 weeks of work in, and that's not enough when you're going into a playoff scenario. I mean, yeah, cool, you have fresh arms, but I don't know. I'm just not confident when it comes to things like that.
No, I got you. Listen, I'm excited because there's going to be fresh arms and it gives some of the guys a break. But I'm with you on the concern. I'm concerned about, are these guys going to be able to pitch well coming out of this bullpen? I hope they do. I mean, it's not like they're getting any bad names back. I don't think Hamilton's bad. Although I'm a little worried about him because it seems like he's a little bit injury prone. And then, Poteet is another guy. He's, prior to his injury, he was pitching well for the Yankees, right? Clark Schmidt is needed in this rotation. I think he's going to be. I think he'll be fine. I think Schmidt, out of all those names, I think Schmidt's going to be fine. Efros and Lou Trevino. I mean, those two names do concern me because they haven't pitched in a while, and it sounds like it sounds like Efros is starting to find his command, but let's see if he if that translates when he gets brought back up. I do share those same concerns with you, so I do understand where you're coming from. I absolutely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm just also just a little bummed out by how they've looked in the series. Juan Soto, they almost wasted a 3 home run game by Juan Soto. Like, that pissed me off more than us. Like, I was more mad at that than I was happy about them winning yesterday. I was like, we're really doing this. I mean, I texted you. I was like,
I know you texted me out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh my god,
like, just hurt me again, Yankees. Just continue to hurt me.
Yeah, I just like envision Erika like angry, and then she was gonna just start. I just envision you just start throwing things, and
I was
she's gonna start breaking guitars.
I told my one friend, I was like, I was this close. I was a grand slam or a bases clearing double away from literally going outside and just yelling into the void of the dark sky. Like, I felt it just building up in me. I'm like, this is really about to happen. I'm expecting it, but it's still gonna piss me off to no end. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to go outside and scream into like a pillow or something so I don't wake anybody up. I was like infuriated watching that inning unfold.
Yeah, no, I bet, because like I said, when I saw that text, I'm like, yeah, Erika's not happy. I'm like, oh my god, I'm glad I'm not like sitting next to her somewhere watching this game with her, because I'm like, she probably would have been pissed. I'd be like, all right, chill out, calm down.
Yeah. But meanwhile, the Yankees are still tied with 4 other teams for best record in the league. It's just, I don't think this a season has ever stressed me out more. Maybe was it 2021 or 2022 season where they were like, they had the really big lead and then they just crapped the bed. What season was it? I think it was 2022. Yeah.
When they had like when they had like an excellent record and they just like collapsed.
Yeah. Was it 2022?
It was 2022. Yeah, they were like killing it that year. Like they were on pace to break records that year. And then all of a sudden it's just like I don't know what happened, but they just all of a sudden collapsed. I mean, they still finished I think they've still finished that year with 99 wins or 100 wins, but I just wasn't really sold on it. You know what I mean? Because I felt like there was still something off about that team. But it was they were great, but that year was weird. But I feel like this year I wouldn't call it the same as 2022 because they're not exactly collapsing. I mean, there's games that they're losing, there's games that they should be winning, but they're still finding ways to win. Whereas, if it was 2022 and they were in these situations where it was like, for example, last night's game with Juan Soto hitting 3 home runs, if that was the 2022 Yankees, I feel like they would have found a way to lose that game.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right.
This bullpen has let me down so much this season, and then obviously our defense. So I mean, I don't know, but I do remember just being frustrated in 2022 as well. I mean, we've been having a couple years because they don't ever cap it off with a World Series, so we just stay angry. I just stay angry.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I don't want to be around the angry Erika because I'm just afraid she's gonna start smashing the guitars that's behind her.
I will say that the season is panning out to a lot better than what they predicted. It was that one website predicted the Yankees to have 74 wins or something like that.
Yeah, it said 74, but I'm like, come on, people, like let's be realistic. I mean, right now they're a half a game ahead of the Orioles. I mean, they're at the top of the division, but it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna come down to the wire with those two teams. It really is. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who finishes at the top of the division. Whether it's the Yankees or the Orioles, it's not going to be by much. It's probably, I would say at the most, I see one of those teams finishing 4 games ahead, 4 to 5 games ahead. But I feel like it's going to be a tight race. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping the Yankees should be able to pull it off, right? I mean, they should be able to, because the Orioles are hurting right now. I mean, they got some problems with their own team. So I mean, this is where the Yankees should be taking advantage. Where the Orioles should have been taking that advantage about a month ago when the Yankees were getting their asses handed to them. So
Yeah. We'll see. It's been interesting to watch. Like the Orioles
yeah,
losing 9-2 to the freaking Nationals, but then the Yankees lose 12-2 to the White Sox. Like
I
it's
know,
just
I know.
weird. It's a weird season. Very weird. Can't predict it. It's gonna be somebody that gets hot. It's gonna be another watch. Two wild card teams are gonna are gonna go to the World Series again.
Yeah, and you truly don't know. I mean, the thing is, like, you truly don't know who. Like last year, and I've said this many times on other people's shows and on this show too. Like, I thought it was going to be an Orioles Braves World Series last year, and I had the Braves going all the way. Boy, was I wrong. Did I
Yeah.
expect the? I didn't expect the Rangers and the Diamondbacks going to the World Series. 2 wild card teams, no, and nobody expected that, but it happens. So, and truthfully, people ask me like, do you think the Yankees have a chance to win the World Series? I was like, every team that enters the playoffs has a chance to win the World Series. So I don't know.
There's two reasons the Yankees will have a chance to win the World Series, and that's Juan Soto and Aaron
Mm-hmm.
Judge, because those guys they're just what we are watching. I know it gets kind of overshadowed a little bit with the frustrations of this team, but what we are witnessing is something that I hope we get to witness for many years to come, and they're able
Mm-hmm.
to re-sign Juan Soto. But we really got to savor this because this is really insane. Like I have one of my coworkers calls me about the Yankees all the time, and he's like, man, if only it just feels like Judge and Soto are the only ones doing anything on the team, and I'm like, it feels like that because what they're doing is incredible. Like you're
Right.
talking about two generational players amongst like gods amongst men, right? So like you're not you expect everyone to be able to hit like that, but what they're doing is unheard of. I mean, this guy's batting 331 with 42 home runs. Like that's crazy. Juan Soto is gonna hit 40 home runs. Is close to hitting 40 home runs this season with a 300 like average. Like it's very impressive. Sometimes I gotta just kind of like take myself out of all the chaos has been the Yankee season and just be like, man, this is something special. So it would really be cool if they could cap it off with a World Series win. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just feel like this bullpen's not is not built for a World Series,
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of what's hindering me from being like, yeah, we can still do it. Like right now, I'm just like, I don't know. I just take it day by day at this point.
Yeah. So as far as the bullpen, because I know you've been talking about, you've been mentioning a lot, which again I agree with you. So when the Yankees then when they traded away some of those bullpen pieces in the last offseason, were you concerned at all? Even though they got Juan Soto and Verdugo, I mean, did you say to yourself like, we're giving up some arms? I mean, I'm a little worried about the bullpen, or, um,
No, because at that point in time, Matt Blake is a master magician, and
mhm,
it doesn't matter who we bring in, he's gonna be able to turn them into a really good bullpen arm, and that's starting to fade a little bit. I don't think it's Matt Blake's fault, but he's just he's not going to be 100% like 10 for 10 on making a dumpster dive pickup of a bullpen arm into the next Mariano Rivera. Like that's just not going to happen, and it's
yeah,
showing.
yeah,
The cracks are showing. Obviously at the offseason they are going to have to build up this bullpen again, but yeah, at the time I was just like, dude, it's fine. Like look what Matt Blake has done, and the Yankees have always had a really good bullpen. Like this is one of the first seasons where I'm just like we're just not used to it. Maybe that's why it's so frustrating to watch, because really they've always been able to, you know, have solid rotate like a bullpen. So I don't know. But yeah, that didn't cross my mind at the time. If it did for anybody else, like I know Michael King was a big part, but you had to give something up of value in order to get a guy like Juan Soto back. And I know that Michael King's doing well with the Padres right now.
mhm,
But I still wouldn't trade that. However, I would still trade that every day for a guy in front of Aaron Judge, and now Aaron Judge is putting up, monster RBI numbers because he finally has somebody in front of him that can get on base. So I just, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, as far as the Yankees and getting Juan Soto, it was worth it. And you had to do that trade. You had to do that trade. Every trade's going to hurt, especially the good ones. But Juan Soto was bringing something of value back to the team. And real quick, shout out to Texas Buckeye for gifting 5 strike zone memberships. Shout out to you there, Texas. Thank you so much. That was very generous of you. So both you and Rodney just gifting memberships, and also Ken, and had a new member join the channel too in Referee 583. So shout out to you, gentlemen, and thank you all so much. Thank you. But shout out to Texas Buckeye for the 5 strike zone memberships. If you did get a membership, you could thank Texas Buckeye for it. So shout out to you, Texas Buckeye. You're the man. Yeah. But what time's your softball game?
It's at 7.
Okay. So it's about
I got a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah. What are your let me get your predictions on Will Warren. What do you think he's gonna do?
Again, this is as close to a minor league or the AAA team that you're gonna be able to face. So hopefully he can do well against it and kind of get his confidence back a little bit, because that last outing was obviously rough, and it's gonna happen. Those are growing pains, but this is a good game to kind of settle in, reset, and prove that you belong here. I don't mean he's not going to be anything of value for us in the playoffs, but you want to see what you're going to have next season or seasons to come. And we need this win. So this is a big moment for him. He could redeem himself, and I just really want to see the offense get going, because they look pretty flat this last couple games.
Yeah, for sure. But what do you think? Do you think he goes 3 innings, 4 innings? Like what do you
in that
what do you got
sense,
going?
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
no, you're
always
good.
really bad at these because I just kind of throw a number out there and hope it lands.
Yeah. I mean, you're not gambling here. We're not asking you to bet $5 or anything like that. So don't worry about that. But if you had a guess, what do you think?
Here's what I want. I would be content with 5 innings,
Okay.
3 runs. Let's just say he'll have like 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. But yeah, give me 5 innings. The Yankees have an off day tomorrow. They've used up a good chunk of their bullpen. You'll see Luke Weaver today.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see Clay Holmes. So just get to 5 innings, and hopefully at least 3 of our bullpen guys can make it work. And don't give up more than 3 runs, and don't give up runs in the first inning, because it just feels like when the Yankees have to climb back into games, it's like impossible. So yeah, 5 innings, 3 runs. What did I say? 5 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Yeah.
That's please.
Yeah. Our guy Texas Buckeye says 5 innings, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts. So kind of similar. I will, if he can go 5 innings, that would be great. I'll take that from Will Warren all day, man.
Should be able to.
Yeah. I got him going 4. I'm just trying to be realistic. I know some folks are not, they're not really high on Will Warren, but I'm like, you got to give him a chance. He's only going to make his 3rd Major League Baseball start. And you mentioned growing pains. It's kind of like, you got just like you give Anthony Volpe a shot, you give Austin Wells a shot. You got to give the same chance to him. I mean, if he doesn't pan out in a couple of years, right? I mean, because you might see him in the starting rotation come next season. It's a possibility, because he's supposed to be Major League Baseball already. I mean, based on the reports, right? He's supposed to be Major League Baseball already. He's more of like a number 3 guy. Just talking with Dane Huber, sounds like he's more of like a number 3 guy. He's not like an ace or anything like that. But not everybody in your rotation is going to be an ace. So.
That's fine, man. That's what we need. We need back end starting rotation support.
We do.
Because really, if you were to line it up in a perfect world, it's Cole. I'd go righty lefty. So Cole, Rodon, Heel, and then you just need 2 guys to slot in at the back end of the rotation. You had that in Nestor. He's just been so inconsistent. What a phenomenal outing yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Shout out
and
to Nestor Cortez for that outing because I
I
did not have that on my prediction.
not at all, not at all. But if he could do that against them, I feel like I'm confident Will Warren to at least go 5, right? So he'll
Hey,
probably
why
give up
not?
a
Yeah.
hit home run here. Is what it
Yeah.
is.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, with Warren too, I was gonna say, the thing with him was like, he had his first major league outing against the Phillies. I mean, it's like of all teams, the Phillies, he ended up giving up 4 runs, one of them being a 3-run shot. He did bounce back. So I was like, all right, cool. That was encouraging. And then, of course, against the Angels, he got freaking clobbered. So it's going to be a lot of ups and downs with, pitchers who come up to the majors. So let's see what he does tonight. I hope it's a better outing for him. I really do. I mean, like I said, I'll take 5 innings from him. I will
yeah,
take 5.
yeah.
So,
We'll see what happens.
yeah, he just has to work on his freaking control and if he could work on his control and not throw pitches over the plate, I think he's going to be a good pitcher. And scouts have said good things about him, and he's got a good pitching repertoire. So, if he can just lock those pitches down, I think he's going to be he'll be solid. So,
Yeah, the margin for error in the MLB versus the in AAA or AA is just it's so different. You can make a mistake pitch in the minors, but a
mhm.
mistake pitch in the majors it'll come back and bite you in
Yeah.
the you know what. So, yeah, again, that's part of the growing pains. It is what it is. So, dude, just win today, have off tomorrow, go into Detroit with who would be our starters? Rodon, Cole.
Rodon Colin is it Stroman?
Yeah, probably actually, yeah.
Probably Stroman. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
pitched on this past Sunday. So, yeah.
That
So I
would make
think,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, and then real quick, I know you probably got to go, but what's your score prediction for tonight's game? TC, what up, TC?
What up, TC?
TC,
Um,
Texas Buckeyes, cold Italian. What up? What up?
Hold on. What my prediction for the game? Okay, so I said Will Warren's gonna give up 3. I hope that's the most that that's all they give up all game. So 6-3. I think Aaron Judge is going long today.
You think he gets number
I'm gonna
300 tonight?
Yeah,
All
he
right,
was close yesterday, and I feel like is Austin Wells in the lineup today?
he's in the lineup. Yeah.
Look for Austin Wells home run. Dude
Okay.
he gets so unlucky. Like I know luck. A lot of people have their thoughts on luck in baseball,
Sure.
but he hits the ball, he barrels the ball, and they just land in the wrong spots, or guys make great plays on it. He hit 2 balls really hard yesterday that I thought were gonna open up the game, and I was just like, damn it, like. So I think Austin Wells and Aaron Judge home run today. 6-3 win.
6-3. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take 6-3. I guess the over under is 9.5. So you're right on the under.
Okay,
So,
cool.
all
And if
right.
they lose, they're gonna lose like 6-1 because it's just one. It's one or the other.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
So,
But
but yeah, Thank you for letting me stop in. I gotta go play this softball game now.
yeah,
So
go out there. Kick some ass. Let us know tomorrow how you did. Or you could text me and let me know, like, yo, we won. But
yeah, I'll let you know. I'm sure because I get home after the game. After my game, I turn the game on. I just sit on this couch like useless, and I'll text you and be like, we won or
oh,
whatever.
stop with the useless talk. You're not useless. Stop it. Stop it.
So I just because I'm tired. I'm getting old now. I play these games. I come home exhausted.
Really? Old? Yeah.
You're only like a couple years older than me, man. It's not.
I don't know, man. I feel more energetic than I did 10 years ago. So
I do too, but I do once I sit down and all the adrenaline goes. I'm just like, oh, dude, I can. That's it. I'm done.
yeah.
Like,
It takes a while for me to start settling down when I come home at night because I'm like, bro, I still want to go,
yeah.
but then I start falling asleep on the couch.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you sit down, and you're like, wow, this is really nice,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you wake up, it's 12 o'clock. You're like, oh, I have to go to bed. Like,
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens when I hit 40. So that'll be in 2 years.
yeah, you got time. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Oh, so do you. So, but all right, Erika. But Thank you for coming on again. Shout out to Erika, folks. Erika knows her baseball. She knows her Yankees. Loves the Yankees. But always welcome on. So, Erika, good luck on your game today. Let me know. All right.
Thank you. Bye,
We'll
guys.
see you soon. Yep. Have a good night. Yeah. Wait till I'm 50. Man, if I'm 50 and still, be able to keep up with the 20 and 30-year-olds, I'll be happy. But yeah, we'll see what happens when I hit 50. But folks, drop your score predictions. Erika had hers 6-3. The over/under is 9.5. What is everybody's score predictions? Jared said 8-4. Sean Browning said 10-2. 5-4 by Nosebleed. 7-4 by Iron Hawaiian. I got TC still says 8-3. I got 8-5. That's what I have. I'm going to say 8-5 for tonight's score. Joel is saying 8-4. All right. 9-5 by Gusto. That's awesome. 6-0. Yo, I'll take 6-0, Brad. I'll take 6-0. But yeah, I got my score is 8-5. I got 8-5. So hopefully that's 8-5 Yankees, of course, Yeah, you and me both there, TC. The bullpen, Erika and I, we were just talking about it. I will not be live for the game, man. Yeah, Norma, what's going on? Yeah, you just got gifted a membership, so I believe that was Rodney that gifted it. I want to say it was either Rodney or Texas Buckeye, but you could thank them. They gifted 5 memberships each. So you're saying 6-3, okay? Yeah, the bullpen's it's a little shaky. I just hope that these arms that are coming back, hopefully they're coming. Hopefully they provide some help for this bullpen because they need it. They do need it. 20-0. Boy, I would love to see 20-0. That's a football score right there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the bullpen needs help desperately. I mean, they need some fresh arms coming back, and hopefully they do. And again, TC, Lou Trevino started his rehab assignment today. Next week, you're supposed to see Clark Schmidt. The week after that, you're supposed to see Cody Poteet. I know Ian Hamilton is supposed to be facing live batters this week, so I think he'll be back at the end of the month. So these guys can't come soon enough, man. But hopefully the Yankees can hold on, and hopefully they can, continue winning some games. Hopefully they can score out or win today's series and score a lot of runs. And hopefully they don't give us a scare like they did last night, Yeah, they might leave 20 men on base because that first game against the White Sox, what was it? They left like 16 men on base. It's pretty brutal. It was bad, man. But let's talk about the next prediction. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? I'll just give you my prediction right now. I'm going to say they hit into 1 double play. What do you all think? Nosebleed says 2. Jared says 0. TC, no one signed Rosario, but they did DFA Aniel De Los Santos. I don't know if you heard that. John says They're going to hit into 3. Iron Hawaiian says 1. Eunice says 1. Sean Browning says 2. TC still says good for 2. Okay. Texas Buckeye says that Judge goes yard tonight. I hope so, man. I want him to get number 300. I hope he goes yard. I got him hitting a home run tonight. I got Judge. I got Judge hitting a home run tonight. I do have Judge hitting a home run tonight. Let's see who else is in that. Let me look at that lineup real quick again. But yeah, I got Judge, and I'm gonna say Judge and Waldo. Oh, Nosebleed section saying the same thing. How funny. I'm gonna go Judge Waldo. I'm gonna say Volpe too. I'm gonna say Anthony Volpe. Judge and Wells. I'd love to see Wells go. Yeah, but I got Judge, Oswaldo, and Anthony Volpe. Judge gets 300 and 301. Oh boy, I would love to see that. That would be awesome. Judge, Soto, Verdugo, Judge, Wells, Waldo, Stanton, and Volpe. Stanton's not in the lineup though, Sunil. Grisham. Yeah, we could see one from Grisham. The kid, Volpe for home run, and I hope the captain goes yard. Yes, Norma. Stanton's not in the lineup. Judge, Soto, Wells, yeah. Volpe and Judge for sure. If Verdugo goes yard, I'll be vegan for a week. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll call that a typo. Judge, Soto, Wells, Volpe, and ... DJ. Sweet. Yeah, if DJ hits a home run, the fans will lose their mind. Oh, man. Oh, well, there you go. Norma's vegan, so you two could get into contact, and she could give you some advice on the vegan life. Even though you're only saying it's only a week there, Egyptian, but Norma could help. Yeah, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan or vegetarian. To each their own. But all right, you're gonna go from Android to iOS. All right. If DJ hits a home run. All right, dude. So that means if he hits a home run tonight, you're going to go to T-Mobile and get the newest iPhone, yeah? She'll send some recipes, no doubt. I got the Judge my call for home runs until he beats Ohtani. All right. For sure. But speaking of food, I don't think vegans have any meat, period. Whether it's fish, I know chicken and beef is not a thing, ground beef, but I don't fish is probably not part of their diet either. Unless the only people that eat fish only are pescatarians. Vegan diet for a year, worst year of my life. Oh boy. You'll shave your beard if DJ goes yard. All right. There is a lot. Holy smokes. Okay. Carnivore lost 70 pounds. Yeah, I mean, Texas Buckeye. There's been a lot of folks that have been talking about putting Judge second. I mean, it could very well happen. Yeah, lentils and kale. Yeah. Yeah, the only people that eat fish and no other meat, I know those are pescatarians. I've met a couple of pescatarians. I had a friend who tried going pescatarian, but he couldn't do it. So, I mean, I eat like ground beef, I eat steaks, I eat chicken, I do eat it, but I don't eat it heavy, if that makes sense. I'm very light when it comes to that stuff. Some people are very heavy on it. I can't do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not one to go vegan or vegetarian. Again, to each their own. I pass no judgment. It's just not something I do. But to those that do it, cool. You know, understood. I've done intermittent. Yeah, fasting. I know all about that. So, but let's see everybody's dinner choices here. Salad, chicken, and potatoes. Nice. Steak, fish, pork, and chicken. Are you having all of that for dinner? Pizza. Hamburger, cauliflower crust, veggie pizza. The cauliflower crust sounds interesting. Stop talking about yourself there, Brad. Stop calling yourself a pest. Stop it. I know you're trying to cover your own tracks there, but ribeye steak rare. Oh, my man. Yeah, rare. I go rare or medium on my steaks, but awesome. Can't go without lamb for too long. Yo, you're telling me, bro. Well, my family and I we're big time fans of lamb. We do love lamb. You're not hungry tonight, okay? Meat and potatoes for this caveman. All right. Euros, yo, I'm all about it. Pork loin and steak for dinner tonight. I was mentioning the type of protein I eat. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, copy. Nachos for you today. Okay. Do you dip your nachos into anything there, Norma? I'm just curious. Yeah, medium rare for the steak. Yo, lamb is my jam. Burgers and mac and cheese on call tonight, unfortunately. Oh, bummer. So you can't make cheesecake tonight and send a picture to me? Chicken piccata. Some hummus with chips. I like that. Korean beef with fried rice. Turkish likes lamb. Go figure. I know, right? I do better with pork than any other form of protein. I love chicken thighs. I gotcha. Chops only could afford it. Yeah, I understand. Beans and vegan cheese. Okay, that makes sense. I had a feeling you were going to say beans, but vegan cheese. Okay. Do you melt that vegan cheese? Again, I'm trying to learn. It's a salad for Mr. Ken. Medium well for you. Okay, on the steak. Got it. Lamb kebabs for breakfast. Yeah, I can't do lamb kebabs for breakfast. That's a lunch and dinner, but a new Turkish takeout just opened. Thought I'd give it a go. Yo, give it a try. Let me know what you think there, Brad. Lamb is good. Can't do red meat unless it's red. I gotcha. Love me some lamb. Absolutely. Cool. Okay, so you do melt the cheese. Got it. And out of curiosity, how long have you been a vegan for? Just curious. Because again, I know some people that are. Chicken fried steak. All right. You totally bought in after that Android guy is going to do it. Huh. Got the new Z Fold 6. Oh, well then I guess you could just do something else then. I didn't know you bought a new phone. Cracker Barrel? Yo, I got one. There's a Cracker Barrel about 10 minutes away from my house, but I have actually never been to a Cracker Barrel. I've never stepped foot. Don't know why. Maybe you should just call into work and just make your cheesecake and tell your boss, screw you, I'm making my cheesecake. I use silk heavy cream and add the vegan cheese so it melts with a little bit of vegan butter. Got it. Okay. 2 years in? Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay. I've been working for 5 hours. Give me a break, NFE. I don't care if you've been working for 5 hours. Doesn't look like you're working. You're here chatting with me. Slacker. Yeah, so I've heard. I wouldn't know though. Love to eat any chicken for sure. Medium rare. It's good if you like garbage. Well, I definitely don't like garbage. So it sounds like I wouldn't like this place then. Gusto. Oh God, that's hilarious. That's funny. Oh my God. Yes, indeed, folks. Yes, indeed. You're loading? You get lost. You're the one working. Yeah, you're loading all right. It's a southern fast food diner like place. I kind of figured, yeah, based on the name. I never been though, man. Yeah, you could. You could. You could just be making cheesecake at home. Cracker Barrel has great breakfast. Okay, Joel. So it sounds like you've been there. It's good, but low quality fare. Okay, I got you, Egyptian. Usually for breakfast, I'll just like do some scrambled eggs and add a little feta cheese. I add feta cheese. I do some olives, little bread. As a joke going there. Yeah, that'd be hilarious if I did. Some good food: meatloaf and mash, mac and cheese, chicken and dumplings. Gotcha. Judge is hitting 332. Yeah, Judge is he's smashing it there. Texas Buckeye. Cracker Barrel is one of the best on the cheap. So it sounds like we got some Cracker Barrel fans. No, for good breakfast, smoked veggies or sides are bad. You have to say scrambled eggs, other hard. Otherwise, they come out runny. My ex took me there a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, pita bread. I love pita bread. My family does make bread at home, not pita bread, but they do. They do make bread at home. Sometimes they'll do like a flatbread, like it kind of like looks like a tortilla. They'll do breads like that. I agree. Overcooked eggs are nasty. Yeah, I'll have to make a trip to Cracker Barrel one day and go check them out. I mean, I could, I'm always down for some good breakfast. I don't know if anybody is familiar with Village Inn. I'm sure some of you are, but Village Inn is not too bad for breakfast. Sometimes I'll go there. See, oh, grilled pita with tzatziki. You're talking about the sauce, right? Tzatziki sauce. Whew, all this food talk, man. I just had a sandwich like about a couple of hours ago, so I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Yeah, probably. I mean, a lot of these places that you go eat, man, I feel like 20 to 30 pounds heavier. Like I'm about to blow up. Oh my God. Keith. Oh boy. Yeah, no doubt, nosebleed. No doubt. I understand. Greek food and Turkish food they're a lot of similarities between the two. We share a lot of the same foods. So Village Inns in Virginia Beach, Eggs Benedict is my preference for breakfast for sure. Fogo de Chao that's a Brazilian steakhouse, I think, right? Brazilian steakhouses, man. I've been to a couple of them. They're great. That's pretty. Sounds pretty healthy there. Chicken fried steak and eggs all day when you go to diners. Yeah, I'll do eggs, man. Yeah, Mediterranean for sure. Yeah, Mediterranean is my thing. Obvious reasons. So I love Mediterranean. Meat triangles in the Middle East? What are meat triangles? Sean Browning, were you stationed out in Kuwait by any chance? Because I know you served in the military. Yeah, they are. And talk about places that fill you up. Brazilian steakhouses will do that. Well, you better get started on your nachos there, Norma. Pepperoni bread. Okay. Bread triangle stuffed with meat. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, go to a Brazilian steakhouse. There's plenty of them. 2 tours in Iraq. Okay. And dinner, I might go with Indian food setup. If you're familiar with Indian bread called as paratha, I'll do that with eggs sunny side up. Nice. Yeah, I love Indian food, man. I think I like it because of just the spices and the variety of that Indian food has. It's similar to like Turkish food, so I do like Indian food, and I haven't had Indian food in a little while, so I do want to stop by a restaurant and pick up some food for sure. Virginia Beach has a fair amount of Mediterranean, Eastern European. Yeah, I bet, man. Pit stop in Kuwait to climb. Yeah, I figured. No doubt. Indian flaky bread. I know they have naan. I like naan. Naan is good. Naan bread. I do like their naan bread, and I'm a big fan of their butter chicken, their makhani. So, but I mean, I like a lot of food. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I actually do. I do love food a lot, and I can eat a bunch. Sometimes I end up regretting it later, but it's all right. Rangers lead the Red Sox 1-0. All right. Thanks for the update there, CT. Tandoori naan, either buttered or laced with garlic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I do have a sweet tooth, but cheesecake. I'm a big cheesecake fan, as you know. I love a lot of sweets, dude. Put some cookies in front of me, I'll eat it. Cheesecake all day. Baklava all day. No, I don't, dude. I don't. I'm not sure if you do. But yeah, no pork for me. If other folks eat it, that's that's on them. So Diamondbacks has won their 6 in a row, beat the Rockies 11-4. No surprise, Rockies suck. I'm not judging pork eaters, dude. I ain't judging nobody. Yeah, I know that, Sunil. I know that. I'll see if I can freeze a piece and yeah, if you want to, dude. You don't have to. You don't have to. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but you really don't have to if you don't, I'd rather if you're able to do it, great. I would greatly appreciate it, but at the same time, you really don't have to, man. But that would mean a lot, dude. And if you did, like, I would like the next time I'm in New York, I'll buy a ticket to a Yankee game, and that the I'll buy a ticket for you. You come with me. So that would be amazing, though. And you really don't have to, dude. Black silk pie, chocolate cream pie, yeah. Anybody a fan of banana pudding? I'm a fan of banana pudding. And my mother also makes rice pudding. So my mom makes great rice pudding, but banana pudding. I'm not a snowboarder, bro. I don't snowboard or ski. Okay, so you like banana pudding? Dude, I love banana pudding. Unfortunately, cheesecake, yeah. I don't know. Their menu's way too big, man. I don't know. Yeah. Cheesecake Factory never really did it for me anyway. Their menu's too big. Yeah, you might. They should be able to. You just gotta. It's just gotta. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah. Your wife's awesome for liking banana pudding, rice pudding. Man, let's talking baseball. Now we're talking food. See, the food is everybody. The food conversation is everybody's favorite, man. Made some the other day with butter instead of vanilla. Okay. Oh, Nutter butter. Got you. Got you. It opened down the block for me. I've yet to go there. Not a big sweets guy like flan and block. Oh, yeah. I'm a big sweets guy. Terry Blacks in Dallas. Well, if I ever go to Texas, you're gonna make banana pudding for nosebleed to me. No, but we'll go to a place that serves banana pudding, bro. I did not know Oreos were vegan. Shoot, Norma, you're probably eating like 2 freaking bags of those. Ironworks in Austin. Okay. That's a barbecue place there, Joel? Oh, I've heard great. I've heard there's great barbecue in Kansas City. I've had a lot of people tell me that. Chocolate mousse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Norma. When I used to compete in jujitsu tournaments, I have to cut weight, right? So I gotta clean up the diet or whatever. But after the tournament was over, I would have like 2 boxes of Oreos waiting for me. I would finish one of them like in one sitting. After that tournament was over, I just like go nuts. Oh, no, I ordered them from. Okay, Joel, have you met up with a Texas Buckeye yet? Have you two met up? I would assume no, just because of the distance. But I don't know. Yeah, it is a lot of cookies, but you gotta understand when I was like cutting weight, and so I couldn't eat those things after I was done. Oh man, yeah, I went nuts. Yeah, but Oreos are a rarity for me. Oh yeah, no, I'm aware it's a big state. I'm just not sure if you two ever found a time to meet up. I know Texas is huge, and yeah, I know Joel's in Houston and Buckeyes in San Antonio, and Sunil's in the Dallas area. So maybe you three could all meet up and play some pickleball. I do jump rope for Muay Thai at the beginning of class. We do jump rope for 5 minutes. So, yeah, I had to give up martial arts due to the. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, man. That stinks. But 5 hours for me, Texas Buckeyes. Ooh, all right. Yeah, that's some distance. All right. But folks, I am going to wrap it up here. I'm almost 2 hours in to the live stream, but I do appreciate every single one of you tuning in as you always do, and I do appreciate it. And jumping rope is the best workout for sure. Yeah, it's a little hard if you've never done it, but once you get a good pace and get that breathing right, jump roping is good, man. It keeps you light on your feet. So it's great. Yeah, jump rope is great cardio. So it's all great. It's all great. But folks, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for jumping on. Thank you all for the memberships. Thank you all for the super chats. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you to everyone and your continued support for this channel. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, greatly appreciate it. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, folks. So let's get to that. Let's get to that 900, and then after that 900, let's get to that 1,000. All right. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I do want to do a giveaway for as a way of saying thank you to all of you. So I want to do a giveaway, and just because you all have been supporting me. So folks in the chat, go watch the game tonight. Go enjoy the game. Let's go Yankees. Get this win the series. Okay. So I am going live tomorrow morning. All right, just to let you all know my schedule. I am going live tomorrow morning. And also, there is no game tomorrow, but I do have an interview tomorrow at 5 o'clock with Major League Baseball agent Andy Moda. So he's an agent for the Wasserman Group. He's the senior VP. So I'm gonna interview him tomorrow. So get an insight on free agency and what that looks like. So that should be a fun time. Again, that interview with Andy Moda is going down at 5 o'clock. All right, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll discuss. All right, we'll discuss. We're going to talk with Andy Moda, and I will go live tomorrow morning at 9:30, and hope to see all of you there. They'll be awesome. But folks, yeah, no, just text me, man. We'll talk. All right. Appreciate everybody's kind words. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. Everybody be safe out there. Drink your water. Enjoy the game. Let's hope the Yankees win. Enjoy your food. Let's go Yankees. Get the series win. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. And we're out.